Hello everyone, this is Salvatore Ocello. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about the very first episode of Dragon Ball Daima. It just dropped, it's about 30 minutes long, and I gotta say, pretty good way to kick off the series. Let's dive in. Let's start off with some of my initial thoughts. My first impressions, I thought it was a great episode. If I had to point out one downside, it's that there's not a lot of action, but honestly, that's the only negative thing I can really think of right now. The episode did a fantastic job of setting everything up and answering a lot of questions fans have been wondering about. They really took the time to explain things. We got a clear idea of the time period, the characters' ages, what everyone's been up to, and even a good look at the villains. And the biggest reveal, how the wish works, which is super important for this series. The wish turns everyone into children. First graders for the adults, and the kids who are already young, like Goten and Trunks, get turned into babies. Villains and new concepts. Then we get into some cool lore, especially with the Namekians. We learn that the Namekians and everyone with pointed ears come from the demon realm, and there's a difference between those with pointed ears from the demon realm and those with round ears, who are likely from Earth and the normal realm. We also hear about white magic versus black magic for the first time. I guess some wishes concern white magic, some wishes concern black magic, and the Dragon Balls really don't like black magic as it stands right now, or at least Shenron doesn't. Another huge detail, after Dabura was killed, we see that there's a new Demon King, Goma. He and his Kai Degasu are plotting to take control of the demon realm. And I have a feeling that Degasu's sister, Dr. Nerisu, is actually going to be the big bad of this series. We see a couple of things that kind of set that up. If you've paid attention to leaks, you kind of know what's going to happen. But let's go on to some key moments. We got to see creatures from the demon realm go to Earth. We get to see Goma, Degasu, the Kai, and Neva the Namekian go to Earth, and they land on top of Kami's lookout, man. Oh my gosh. They go in this weird spaceship, they talk to this weird fish thing, and they get to Universe 7. It's clear that these guys know all about the different universes and planets, and that is tying something into Dragon Ball Super. Now for some big reveals. For me, I thought the craziest part was that the old Namekian Neva was able to recall the Dragon Balls from stone form and re-energize them. That's how the villains managed to steal the Dragon Balls without the characters even realizing it. Our heroes are at Trunks' 9th birthday party, and suddenly, boom! They all get turned into children, and that's where the episode ends. It left me wanting more, and I guess that's how a good first episode works, you know? And my final thoughts, I would say that if I had to rate the episode, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I'm being very generous. I would have liked to see more fighting, but I know we're going to get plenty of that as the series goes on. Again, not the most action-packed, but it laid the groundwork really well. One thing that I'm still thinking about, though, is how Neva is able to recall the Dragon Balls and repower them. You'd think that we would have seen this somewhere in the future, like in Dragon Ball Super, but you never know. Maybe they explain that only certain Namekians can do this, or it's evil and you don't want to do that. But guess what, people? I'm wondering what you're thinking. Have you watched the first episode yet? If not, just go over to Crunchyroll and check it out. The episode will be on Netflix next week, but it's going to be subbed. The English version won't come out until next month. I'd say jump on Crunchyroll, watch it now if you don't want to wait, and I want to say thank you for watching. Keep enjoying Dragon Ball Daima and all other Dragon Ball content and Salvatore Ocello content. Thank you. Take care. Have a great day.